All right, today we are diving into a concept that's frankly a total game changer for anyone in a leadership role. We're talking about the stewardship of emotional excellence.
So, let me ask you something right off the bat. What's that one skill that really separates the good leaders from the ones you remember forever? The truly great ones? I mean, think about it. It's probably not just their technical know-how, right? It's something deeper, something about how they connected with people. That's exactly what we're getting into today.
And the answer to that question is this: becoming an emotionally excellent leader. But look closely at that second line there. It's more than just skills, it's stewardship. This is so important. We're not talking about a checklist of communication hacks. The word to really focus on is stewardship. It's about taking on a real, profound sense of responsibility. So what exactly do we mean by that? Well, emotional excellence is all about the stewardship of your relationships and your communication. That word stewardship, again, it suggests you're a caretaker. You know, you're entrusted with nurturing the emotional health of your team. And to do that, you need some seriously top-notch people skills. Okay, so where'd you even begin with something that big? Well, like any strong building, it all starts with the foundation. You absolutely have to get this part right before anything else will work.
And here it is. It all comes down to understanding people's deepest needs. You know, it's kind of like an iceberg. Most of what really drives a person is way below the surface. A good leader just sees the tip of the iceberg. A great leader makes an effort to understand everything that's going on underneath. That's the bedrock of genuine connection.
So, once you've got that foundation laid, that deep understanding, you can start using some specific tools. Let's open up the toolkit of an emotionally excellent leader and look at the 3 must-have skills. Now, what's really cool is how these 3 skills build on each other. It all starts with step 1. You've got to learn to read people accurately, to pick up on what they aren't saying. Once you can do that, you're set up for step 2. You can minimize conflict, sometimes before it even gets started. And when you've built that kind of trust and harmony, you earn the right to step 3, to truly influence and persuade people. Not because of your title, but because they trust you.
And let's be really clear about this. For too long, we've called these soft skills, which kind of makes them sound optional, right? But this quote just hits the nail on the head. They're not just nice to haves, they are fundamental, core leadership attributes, every bit as critical as crunching the numbers. This brings us to a really crucial idea. This whole emotional excellence thing isn't just about how you deal with other people. It's a two-sided coin. It starts with how you manage your own internal world. And this really shows that perfect balance. Over on one side, you've got managing self. We're talking about your own composure, your self-awareness. Can you keep it together when things get stressful? Because honestly, if your own internal world is a mess, there is no way you can effectively manage your relationships with others. You can't be empathetic if you're not self-aware. Mastering yourself is what unlocks your ability to lead others. Okay, so let's put a bow on all this. How do we take these big ideas and turn them into something clear and actionable that you can start using right away?
Here's your roadmap, and think of it as a cycle, not a checklist. You start by connecting with people's needs. That helps you read situations better and cut down on conflict. That in turn builds trust, which gives you real influence. And the engine driving this whole thing? That constant foundational work of balancing how you manage yourself and how you manage your relationships.
And that really brings us to the most important part, your part. Looking at this path, I'm guessing one of these areas probably jumped out at you, maybe hit a little close to home. So the question I'll leave you with is a simple one. Which of these skills will you focus on first?